Around this time last year, I was going through a lot, and I told God that I think I was done. Not I think. I told God I was done. So many things were going on, and I didn't feel like I could have made it through. So a year ago this week, I told God, if come the new year, if doors aren't opening for me, I was gonna be done. Done. Done, don't know, I don't know how drastic, but I was just going to be done. And I know it's very sad, it's the end of the new year, it's supposed to be a happy celebration because God brought us through so much throughout the year. But it felt like last year was a constant hardship of constantly being told no, constantly things not working out for me, family, the schooling I wanted to do, nothing was working out in my favor. And at that time, I was also applying to become a teacher here at the SDA Ally. And my process took twice as long than anybody else. Usually the process is 3-4 months. Mine's, I applied 2024 of July. So, and I didn't come here until 2025 of August. So, took a very, very long time. And I was like, okay, God. Like, I prayed, you told me this is something that I wanted to do for a long time. You said it was mine. What happened? And I've learned that being in a season of waiting, a lot of times you may not hear God's voice, not because he's not near you, but because God wants to see how well you apply what you know from God, how well you apply prayer, how well you apply fasting, how well you apply going to church, being in fellowship with one another, how well you can apply standing on your own in front of your own giants. And for me, I didn't, looking back now, I realized I didn't realize that. But I always kept in mind, Psalms 46, be still and know that I'm God. And I was like, okay, God, I'm being still. I know that you're a God. You are the great I am that I am. You are someone who can move mountains. You are someone who can part seas. But when is it my turn? My friends were getting into the colleges that they wanted, the jobs that they prayed for, and I felt alone. And in that time, I was like, okay, God, I'm done. I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, you told me to wait. I've been waiting. It's been going on 8-9 months, and I'm still waiting. And waiting can be so hard. That's why one of the fruits is patience. But it's so hard to be patient when you can only see one small fraction of God's bigger picture. And because you can only see what you can see, and because we're only human, we are born into sin and we will die into sin, and it's through Christ that we are made new. But it's because our vision is so small in God's plan that we don't see how well and how much that he's working. And around that time, my friend was like, okay, read Matthew. I was like, okay, I read Matthew. Where Matthew? You're telling me. I was being really skeptical at that time. At that time, I was like, okay, you're telling me to read the Bible. I read Matthew. I read the 4 Gospels. Give me something. She's like, no.